Philippines here. We'll see how this all unfolds as we jump into the Land of Dawn, the last match here for day number 1 of week 6. Can Onic Philippines fight for their playoff lives here?
So it's going to be a purple start for Ryzen. Whoa, catching up a little bit is King Kong. Oh, Ben thinks already. Oh, there.
This is the JOB, man. This is the job description if you're Hilda.
Okay. They're not going to chase him. They already used the sprint.
Ben Things here put down a third of his health. Not even going to think of touching the Little Wanderer.
A bit rocky here, but I mean, as expected, the Hilda will somewhat struggle against the invade type. So it's not the Hilda that we thought would be sticking to the gold lane. This is just Ben Things wanting to be annoying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yoshino forced to use the flicker already. I guess that's touche between him and Ben Things.
Yeah, I was going to say, Yoshino doing the same exact thing, cross map. Real quick, any emblems sticking out here?
Nothing too crazy right now. Festival of Blood in the Fanny though, but more for the heal is that he wants lifesteal.
He wants a snowball.
He wants a snowball, yeah.
Yo. Retribution forced out of Ryzen there.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, Ben Things?
Oh, no!
Oh, wow.
Underneath Tier 1 in mid, they trade out a mid laner for a roamer.
Just, you know, when Ben Things gets his hands on the Hilda, that's, you're not used to seeing it because Hilda is probably one of the few heroes that can put that kind of pressure this early on under the 2-minute mark. So, you know, great. Was that worth it, though, you know, Renmar, to get that early kill like that?
Well, right now it's sticking the key to victory of TNC Pro Team, where they're actually stopping Onic from being able to play fast. Oh, Yoshino.
All right, Ben Things is on the hunt. Yoshino looking for the dash, gets one in, saving himself. Close call.
Oh, sound effects in 4D from that show was great.
Yeah, 10 seconds away from that sprint earlier on, too. If he had it, he definitely would have went for it. Now, Turtle going to be up here, first one of the game. Both teams getting in position. Goyo's got his own Nether Realm. They're going to go for it.
They spend it up. The Hidden Gem, playing the Enforcer, putting up a wall. Bow with the Earth Shatter. Ryzen going to help secure this turtle after the penalty zone coming in. And the kick from Yoshino. Nether Realm already spent up. Ben Things very low. Will he survive? Goyo gets his extra health spent up. And there's a flicker on out. Onic happy with a small win here, 2 minutes in.
Yeah, it's those little things that are risky to me, and the questionable decision-making of TNC Pro Team all throughout the season, where you know you're not contesting anymore, well, but instead they're doing this thing where they try to aura the opposing team that's in the turtle. They're not going to be able to steal it. They're just trying to bait out a mistake.
Oh, dear Lord, Yoshino spends the flicker defensively. Keeps himself alive, though.
Yeah. Good thing, because you know, the worst thing for Onic Philippines this early on, obviously, is giving some early kills to King Kong. If he gets it, you know he's going to be able to play around that lead. But right now, they're doing a relatively good job, right? There's been some aggression here and there, but it's still pretty much even across the board. Ben Things given the information he needs. You can see also King Kong making his way towards the top side.
Does Ryzen know?
I think Ryzen, he's got to know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to take it away.
Ooh, he didn't know. he just took the chance with it. Ben Things, though.
Oh, no. Gem here gets caught up. Spends the penalty zone. No one home. Now King Kong looking for the punish.
Oh, wow.
TNC is
my.
King Kong gets a kill up top.
There it is.
Wait, fight's not over. There's a quick way of the dragon onto Goyo. No follow through, though. Here comes Ryzen. Rolling. Gets a kill. Yoshino serving it up. Kick to the face. Now Ben Things just walks away.
Good response.
Yeah. And TNC Pro Team, they're just trying to play all over the map to sort of throw Onic off guard. But now at this point, it's clear. Onic can invade. Let's see if they can.
And there's the onward. Super Fringe sprinkling on out of there. And there's a big one coming in. Forced out a flicker from Bow. Goes for the ult. Survives with the extra shield. And that's yes, a kill underneath Tier 1 in mid. Now the purple up for grabs in jeopardy. Who stole it? Did Ryzen get it? And here comes a big Zaman force coming in. Down goes Yoshino. Pays with his dear life. TNC trading 1 for 1.
King Kong doesn't have the purple, right? There was a lot there, and that almost just looked like the perfect moment for a Fanny to go through, get a bunch of kills, but he wasn't able to. Not only that, but yes, his purple buff was taken, so he doesn't have that. But there's a lot of back and forth here going on. Both teams finding wins here and there, and this all leads to now the second turn of the game being up. Ryzen getting in position, but look at TNC.
Is the right
Diamond
call.
Force early on from Innocent. Nets is in trouble, stays underneath. Oh, look at the confidence with Bentings. Gonna help King Kong get the kill. And Onic was just a little too late. TNC so aggressive.
Yeah, but TNC needed to make that move. They wouldn't have been able to contest that turtle as there is no purple buff on the Ling. But still, regardless, Onic was able to defend that. Let's see for how long. It doesn't look like not anymore, as Innocent and TNC will be able to break the bottom tower. A good trade by TNC, but Onic, they're keeping things cool right now. Great control so far, despite a very chaotic start to the game because of, well, they're up against a Hilda Roman. Right now, Onyx just wondering, like, wait, do we go after this one? Do we go for the invade? So many questions right now for Onic.
Yeah, I think relatively well, though. King Kong doing a great job putting the pressure where he can. He's sitting at 3-0 now on this Fanny. So, you know, in the damage department, that threat is going to be there, obviously. TNC is finding wins where they can. They're willing to trade some of these objectives as well, rather to scrap it out. And that's what they're known for.
Bentings engaging. Right now, Yoshinu very low, popping the Netherrealm. In comes the hidden gem with a penalty zone where the purple buff goes. Diamond Force already spent in by Innocent. Down goes Yoshinu, goes to less extra health. Ryzen taken out. Big 2 for none for TNC.
And it's like Faramis is the pick of the past few days. Not the pick of the week, but Faramis is really skyrocketing here. And you see the effect fighting around the Netherrealm, still fighting under the tower are TNC and Onic. No one's going to actually go for anything or go for a full commit unless Bentings.
Bentings looking to cancel this recall.
He really just showed himself.
A show of dominance from the thing of Benz. All right, real quick, I have a theory. Is it just me, or is the Zaman Force a solid foil to the Netherrealm? By staying inside the damn sword, does it not make those extra health come down? Goyo in trouble, though. Close call. Flickering on out of here with the dash. Woo! You were saying.
Yeah, you were saying.
No, you were saying. But
that's
actually a great point.
It's his turn to talk.
It's just like a...
That's how a conversation works.
It's like a layer for an unexpected layer for the Zaman Force and the Netherrealm to actually happen. So now TNC Pro Team with the... It's like it became a utility Harriet with the 4 assists that it doesn't have. But this still looks good for Onic, though. The control that they have, but Bentings really, he gets pulled back on this.
Big old pull. Ain't no turtle dance coming in with the way of the dragon plus the penalty zone coming in. Oh no, Netherrealm from TNC. This time around as Bentings takes a dirt nap. Bao goes down, Rising gets a kill. Diamond Force keeping Innocent alive, but there's enough firepower. As well steals away the Netherrealm. Ain't no extra health pop here as TNC just backs off. 2 for none. Onic with the lead. They miss out on the turtle though.
It's the first time I've ever heard dirt nap.
I mean, he's dead.
Yeah. I think that's what that is.
Yeah, that's what that is. I had to think, what is a dirt nap?
3 feet under the ground.
Makes sense.
It's not too deep. He still responds.
Right, but he's not 7 feet under right now. Now for the Lord, though. Uh-oh.
Here you go. Just a second too late was King Kong for the retribution.
Throughout that episode of confusion between you and me, Onic went for the Blitz Lord. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, they rushed it. Gem now has Dominance Eyes on him, Guardian's Helmet onto Ryzen. Actually, TNC with how close the gold is, they are willing to fight it, but again, you're starting to feel here how difficult it is to actually fight if you're
Ryzen. Big old bush, but TNC wasn't ready. TNC wasn't ready.
We don't have the abilities. Wait up.
That was a little odd.
Yeah, they already had the info that there were other members of Onic topside. It would have been difficult. Maybe it's because they were like, hey, that's a Baksha. It's not worth it to blow all the...
Probably not worth it.
Yeah. Okay, let's think about it in that aspect. Super Prince now has a lightning truncheon, so TNC has to watch out their positioning.
Jump scare moment there.
Yeah.
That literally a jump scare right there. Jumped over the wall. And, you know, with that decisive move to go ahead and just take this Lord, it's actually going to result in quite a bit for Onic here. Bentings, though.
And the penalty zone, keeping Bentings in play. Super Prince looking for the blast. Gets the kill. You were saying.
Well, like I was saying, you know, they get that Lord. They get some space to work with. They kind of get a couple of kills as well on top of it all. So for TNC, what they were keeping relatively close is now slipping further out of their hands here, right? And I think one of the questions also was that you're getting to a point, like, how do you deal with some of this momentum being thrown at you? I mean, look at the pressure just on the purple buff. Anytime you pick a Fanny, this is what you can expect, though.
Oh, he got it!
That's right.
Oh.
King Kong coming in, getting what he needs, and Ryzen says just roll out.
Okay. So now TNC are feeling the pain of their lineup in terms of the team fighting. That, yes, the Zaman Force and the NetherRealm layer together well, but you're all sticking together, and you're up against a Faramis who has Ghost Bursters and the Lightning Truncheon already, and it's far easier for Nets to deal damage than it is for Innocent. Nets can just walk around, be able to free hit. Innocent needs to dash, combo, synchro vision, basic attack, so many things.
Oh, onward coming in from Bao, but he gets melted down, forcing an early NetherRealm from Goyo, and now they're collapsing onto them. Venting the front line. In comes King Kong, penalty zone from the hidden gem. King Kong is popped. Traded out though for Yoshinu and Gem. Zaman Force coming in. Netsa with a double kill, taking down Innocent, and now Goyo gonna follow through. Rising gets a shutdown. 3 for 3. It's a bloody mess in mid.
Wow.
Okay, Bao. I see you, Bao. That was questionable, but TNC responded well. Again, this chaotic energy, this big Phoenix energy that TNC is bringing right now, it's forcing Onic to react to things that you wouldn't even expect to happen. Now as we look at the items, Feather of Heaven already for the Harith, but again, it's so difficult to fight for Harith under the conditions that Onic bring to the table, and Gem still clutch on those penalty zones.
Yeah, not only that too, but even Yoshinu, right, able to find the perfect target, and that's what he picked the Cho for, was to get King Kong.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on.
Here we go. Look at the back line. Venting sandwiched by 5 members of Onic. And that's too little too late. Pays the iron price. Now it's a 4v5 for this Luminous Lord pending.
All right, King Kong's going to go ahead and get his buff. Lord going to be started up here. Ryzen getting it in position. They know they're at a disadvantage in terms of numbers.
The onward from Bao. The penalty zone, the answer back. They're trying to melt down Bao. Pops the ult. Primal Wrath, not enough. It's a 3v5 now. In comes King Kong. Whoa, swinging around. Yoshinu keeping his CCs in check. Goyo as well stole away the penalty zone. This could be a big one. Nets controlling his space. Y-Bush control coming from TNC. Super Prince looking for a big old pull. Now Nets and Ryzen just blasting this Lord. Scored for Onic.
I don't know what else TNC could do at this point.
Whoa!
Scramble, oh, they're still fighting, what?
Where you going, Ben? They
Oh.
catch him. Yoshino with the Way of the Dragon, serving him up to Onic PH as Ben gets taken down one more time.
As you were saying, you know, at this point, it's tough, right? What does TNC do here?
Well, you steal purples.
Yeah,
King Kong gets a purple, but then what?
it's a scenario of TNC just showing one hand, yet they're doing something with the other hand, but the other hand doesn't really know what to do, so they're just forcing fights. And at this point, it's so hard to fight if you're TNC.
How many hands are we
How
talking
many, I
about?
was going to say, how many hands do we have, man?
I don't know, TNC want to do a lot of things with this lineup, man. And right now, it's just so hard. It's hard to fight, it's hard to split because it's covered. At this point, this is the hole that TNC have dug themselves into. It's not impossible, but again, the point is, it's just so much more damn difficult to do something with your lineup that TNC fielded here, while Onic, it's simple. Play together, play around the kicks, allow Nets to free hit, which is so easy to do. At this point, TNC are having a hard time even finding or getting to Nets.
Oh, now down bottom lane, the inhibitor gets taken down. PNC scrambling, struggling to take down this Lord. And now the Zaman Force underneath. Tier 3 mid. Bao goes down.
Wow.
Zaman Force, they're dancing around. And King Kong is taken out. Innocent as well. And now Onic goes for the throat. Game 1 goes to the Porcupines.
And this winning moment is brought to you by our official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance.